What is going on, guys? Devious Marine 38 here for you guys another video, and today I have a really unique, kind of cool video. I don't know, you guys are probably gonna judge me. If you guys do, please don't be too mean, but I found this the other day and I just had to share it with you guys and kind of tell a little bit of a story and kind of let you guys into my past life a little bit. I don't think I've talked about it and like multiple times, but nothing like really too specific. So I want to get into that today. Just do like a little story video kind of and do a little show and tell thing, I guess. But anyway, what I have to show you guys today is something really cool. You guys can probably tell by the thumbnail, but when I was in, I think it was in middle school, like actually throughout like my whole years of like going through elementary school, like middle school, high school, like all this like schooling, like K through 12, I was just like, but obviously not kindergarten, but like after like, I think around like 5th or 6th grade is when I really got into Call of Duty a lot. And like I like thought about it all day long. When I went to school, I talked to my friends, like we talked about like different guns and classes and kill streaks and all the stuff that we got on, and that was like, that happened for so many years. Like after like each COD that came out, like that was literally like my favorite times. I just remember literally spending all my time during the summer, especially not having to worry about anything else but like coming home and playing Call of Duty all day long and all night. And like I remember some of the time like not even doing my schoolwork, like a ton of the time actually. I definitely put off schoolwork a ton, which wasn't necessarily good. I still passed and everything like that. I never got like held back or anything, but I was just like so into Call of Duty for some reason. I don't even know what really intrigued me into it so much, but when I just started playing it, I've gotten every game since World at War. I don't know what it was, but the game has just brought me in, and obviously I'm still a huge fan today. But one of the things I found another day, you guys know, like obviously, like I think it was in middle school when I specifically made this, but I had like a binder that I carried around, and it had like a little plastic thing in the front, so basically you could stick like a picture or something in the front of it. It was like a clear like plastic thing that went over it, so obviously you could see whatever it was. And I remember specifically, I think this is the exact picture, this isn't the same binder, but I remember specifically going into like social studies class, and I remember having the Call of Duty Black Ops picture that looked like this. I think this might actually be the same picture, but I like printed it out on like photo paper, so it looked really good. And I remember putting it in my binder and like carrying it around, and like people would always say stuff to me and all that, but I don't know, I was just so happy of it. This actually is not on photo paper, but it does look really clear. But yeah, I remember specifically having this in my binder, and oh my gosh, dude, I was just such a big Call of Duty fan. And I want to show you guys this today. Like I said, I just found this like in my closet when I was like cleaning, and I was like, I have to share this with you guys. So as you guys know, I'm a huge Call of Duty fan. So what I did is I made this binder, so you guys can see this was the front that I showed you guys. This is the little side. Again, it has like a little plastic seal over it, so you can't well, you can take it out, but you can change it or whatever. And then on the back we have another one. I'm going to try not to get the reflection on the light. You guys can see this is from the single player mission. But you guys are probably wondering, like, what is this binder? Is it just like a school binder or something like that? No, I was like so like into Call of Duty that I spent more time on this than I did my schoolwork. And basically what I did is I went through like the whole multiplayer. This is all about the multiplayer, and I basically put like every perk in every different gun on here. I'm gonna show you guys what I mean, but you guys are gonna be just like, what the heck? All right, so this is the binder right here, like I said, but when you open it, these are all the different things I made. So I don't know what this is. I think this was like YouTubers that I used to watch or something like that. I'm not really sure, but if you guys look at this, so this was like the classes that I had set up, so you guys can see like this says for domination or demolition. I'm not sure what that says, something. And then obviously I was using the AK-74 US suppressor or extended mags. I'm guessing that's my secondary. I didn't really label it too good, but secondary was a crossbow. Then for the equipment, we had a Semtex Willie P and motion sensor, or I think slash motion sensor. I think those were interchangeable. But then for perk 1, we had Ghost. Perk 2, we had Warlord. And perk 3, we had Hacker. So that was my domination demolition class. Then if we move down, you guys can see, I think that says all around S&D. So we have S&D or hider, I think that's supposed to say. So we had the Galil suppressor, which was one of my favorite guns of all time. Like that, oh my gosh, dude, with the suppressor, that gun was still so good. I love that gun. But then for a secondary, we had the Python with a speed reloader, which basically was like sleight of hand. Even though I think there already was a sleight of hand perk, I think that just made it reload even faster. But then we had, for equipment, we had a frag, and then we had Nova Gas or a motion sensor, depending on what I was feeling like, apparently. And then we had Ghost, Sleight of Hand, and Hacker. So I don't even know what that is. That's just on the front of this. But you guys are probably like, oh, that's it? Okay, that seems pretty normal. No, I took it a step further, and I went on Google Images, and the worst part is that I stapled. Like, I don't know if you guys can see it. Everything is stapled on these pieces of papers. It's not taped. We must have been out of staple or out of tape at the time, but this is all stapled in. But you guys can see these are the assault rifles that were in the game. Yes, I literally went to the extent. Oh, this isn't even just assault rifles either. There's more. Wait, we'll get to it. But look at this, guys. I literally had all the assault rifles. I think I even put them in the order that you unlock them. So obviously you start out with the M16. The Enfield is the next one you can buy. Then the M14, the FAMAS, the Galil, the AUG, the FNFAL, the AK-47, the Commando, and the G11, which you got from after you unlocked all these. I think you could buy that one. So that is the assault rifles, which yeah, I literally did that. But wait, there's more. We have the submachine gun. So we had the MP5K, which you started off with, the Scorpion, the MAC-11, the AK-74U, the Uzi, the PM-63, the MPL, the Spectre, and the Caparis. I think that's how you say that. And I don't even know where I got these pictures. I'm pretty sure I just searched them on like Google Images, because you guys can see like these are like the real guns. These aren't like the in-game pictures. So yeah, I did that. That's the submachine guns. For some reason, I have an other category. So we have the crossbow, the ballistic knife, the death machine, the Model 1887, the Carcano, and the machete, which I don't know what these are in here for, because I don't think those are actually, that maybe they were weapons in the single player or something like that. I'm not sure why all of these are in here. I don't know if it was all multiplayer, but apparently I only did the assault rifles and submachine guns. But then we had the lethals, we had the frag, sometimes Tomahawk. Then for the tactiles, we had the Willie Pete, the Nova Gas, the Flashbang, concussion, and the decoy. And then let's see what we have next. I think, what is next? Oh, okay, then we have the equipment. Obviously, we had the camera spike, the C4, tac insert, the jammer, motion sensor, and claymore. And then look at this, guys. Look how like terrible this looks with all, like it's all stapled in. So we have all the perks in the game. I believe all three categories are all three slots, all of them stapled in. So, you know, I can make sure I have the pro abilities so you can see what they do, and then obviously what they do with the pro. So yeah, guys, I was super hardcore. Like this looks like a middle schooler made it, and it's because it was. I literally made this so long ago, and I guess there's even more. I don't even know what's in this, guys. I literally haven't looked in this in years, so I'm going through it with you guys. Looks like we have the launchers. I'm not gonna go through those ones, but you guys can see here we got the launchers. We got the pistols, which were all those in the game. Again, I don't know how I got all these pictures. I must have just literally went on Google Images and just got all the pictures. But then we got the snipers, we got the light machine guns. These ones are actually the only ones I guess I didn't find actual pictures of. Then we have these shotguns. Let's see what else. Oh, and then we have, I believe these are all the attachments, the different attachments you can use. And I believe these are the COD points. I don't know why those are in there, but those are how much COD points I think they costed to unlock. So those are, I'm sure they vary between different gun categories. And then finally, we have the score streaks, or sorry, kill streaks in this game. So if you guys look at that number 9 slot right there, dude. That was the streak right there. Attack dogs, chopper gunner, gunships, and then my favorite one. Where's it at? Oh, there it is. The Blackbird, which is the orbital VSAT, which basically showed where they're all at on the map. So yeah, guys, that is it. That is all of them. That is the kill streaks. That is what I had in this book. I think at one point I actually had a Modern Warfare like 2 one of these. This is the only one I could find, the Black Ops edition. But I thought this was really cool, and I wanted to share it with you guys. And I know a lot of you guys are young, so that's why I'm kind of telling you guys this too. If you guys are still in school, please focus on school. I know video games may be a big part of your life like they were mine growing up, and especially Call of Duty. I was like super into, obviously, as you guys can tell from that. Focus on school, do your schoolwork, and when you get home and get done with your schoolwork, then get on the games. But yeah, guys, that is gonna do it for the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I had a lot of fun going down memory lane, just remembering all the good times growing up playing Call of Duty, and just that release date was just, oh my gosh, I just remember being the most excited. Like, I was more excited for that than I was for Christmas. Like, it was basically Christmas a month earlier because all the games came out in November, and it was just such a good time. I remember growing up, and it's still fun to go to, but I feel like Call of Duty's not dying for me. I'm not gonna get into that, but I don't know, I feel like it's just not as fun as it used to be when I was like growing up and in school and stuff like that, and just going, getting the game on release day or getting it when I got home from school. I remember, quick thing I'm gonna tell you guys before I go here, I remember specifically like at the front of my subdivision was where my bus dropped me off, and I remember the day Black Ops 2 came out, I like got off the bus and I sprinted all the way home, no joke. My dad had already picked it up for me, and he told me it was at home. I had Black Ops 2, I think the Prestige Edition or whatever it was, or the Hardened Edition, and that was sitting on my counter with New Turtle Beaches, and I remember like him telling me that, and I literally got off the bus and just sprinted through the whole subdivision all the way home. And I was just such a big COD guy, and I still am, like I said, but it was just such good times growing up, and this just brought back some awesome memories from when I used to be in school and stuff, and that's all I'd think about all day was Call of Duty. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed me sharing that with you guys today. Like I said, if you guys did enjoy, please hit that like button. It would show me great support. And yeah, guys, be sure to comment, rate, and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm Davis Marine 38, and I'm out.